Shelf, right, girls? How many cats you got around here?
2. Keep the mice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. I thought the hawks take care of the mice.
Once the mice get in the barn,
It's over.
pretty much. That's it. Small, humble beginnings, but we produce big horses. How you doing?
I'm good, man. You know, first of all, thanks for inviting me over
Thanks.
for this. You're ways up here, man.
Yeah,
It's a good feeling, though.
it is. It's nice. You get used to it after a while.
Yeah, it's a really nice feeling. I love just enjoying the scenery. You know, it's beautiful.
Nice.
You know,
Good.
I just wonder, like, what made you choose out here?
You get to that time, you just, you're done with the city. I've done everything I can do in the city, So then you just start to chase the dreams that you always have as a kid, right?
Yeah.
So that's where you're at here.
But I love it, man. It just feels so surreal, man. It just feels really nice.
Thanks. Yeah, it's peaceful. Hey, have a good time with it.
You get a chance just to unwind a little bit.
Oh, I unwind a lot.
You might want to tell me a little bit more about that.
I unwind a lot. Don't worry about that. I just, I do my stuff and then.
Ryan, you know what? On my way up here,
Yeah.
it hit me. I was like, I know you deal with the horses,
Yeah.
but I really didn't expect the cows.
It all goes together. Horses, cows, the sheep, It's all the same, right? I don't discriminate. So, yeah. Cows aren't actually, they're not as friendly as horses, but, they serve their purpose. She's friendly. Come on, baby. Yeah.
Now, who manages all these animals?
I do.
This is what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
You have to manage these on a daily basis.
Yeah, but it becomes easy after a while. It's a routine. So
in a sense, you got your hands full.
yeah, I got my hands full, but it's a good kind of full. It's not like a burden type of full. Well, depends how you look at it, right? You got to make sure they're taken care of, but it's not really. It's nothing I wouldn't do, right?
Right.
Yeah. So.
But I like this. I really do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the rawness of the outdoor.
Yeah.
You
can even get it. You can even feel it more if you go in there.
When you get inside.
If you go in the pen with them, you'll really feel it.
Well, I'm not sure if I want to get inside there with the cows. Cows are a little bit different. They got horns.
Yeah. You know what? I could even let these guys out. give you a real feel.
No, these are the sheep, right?
Yeah.
And you know, there's not a lot of city people who are familiar with sheep, like actually live, you know.
Oh yeah. Actually, this is not really my this is not my gate I have for them. I'm gonna build them a gate. Actually, I got the gate over there to hang it, but I just haven't got around to it. And they usually graze. They usually graze all day outside. It's just that if we're having people over or whatever, we'll lock them in here for.
Just to keep them confined for a bit.
Yeah, just keep them off the road. But now they go do their thing.
They just run off just like that.
They know what they're doing.
Man, what a beautiful feeling. Now, you know, I gotta ask you, what type of sheep are these? Do you have a specific kind of sheep?
Yeah, they're Gotland.
Gotland?
Yeah.
And where do you know where they came from? Like,
I can't remember where they came from. Even right now, I probably have a beer or two in that I wouldn't even remember. But their fleece are supposed to be really high quality, right?
Right.
And their meat tastes very delicious. So these ones here, we have all. This ones we've got mostly females, mostly ewes, right? Mostly ewes this year because we had the boys. The boys usually butcher and they're what you eat, right? So we had 4 last year. We butchered them. That's what we've been eating this year, and these ones are all ewes. And we got 1 ram we just picked up a couple weeks ago. I think that might be him. No. Yeah, we got 1 ram we picked up a couple weeks ago, so he's just getting accustomed to the herd, and he'll probably serve them soon. And from the 11 we have now, we'll end up with 11 times 2. You know, probably have 22 babies for next year, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Was this part of the plan? This all part of the plan from your thinking?
Yeah, this was all part of the plan. So nothing, you know, it's part of my plan, right? So, and then these are the mirrors out here. I can.
Now, why are these ones locked off in this area and those ones in the other area?
Who? Oh, because they escaped. I had them all locked earlier, but they got out. So the smart ones, when the smart ones get out, you just give them, you know, give them the bonus and say, all right, enjoy yourselves. That one with the white head is the ram. That's the guy.
The white head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can just follow the trail and go see
the white hair, you said, or white head?
the white head.
White head.
Yeah.
Can't see it, I guess.
Oh, he's there watching. If you come back in a couple months, he'll be the one that comes to visit you. That time he'll be a man and he'll come and he'll butt you. So
Is he not ready yet for that?
no, he's not ready. He's just still a little baby. But another 8 months or so, he'll be the man, and then he'll be butting you if you turn your back on him and knock you over.
Man, I gotta tell you that coming up here, smelling this grass and stuff, it brings back a really nice feeling for me.
Yeah.
You know, my youthful days in Barbados, man.
How about the shit? The shit helps too.
This shit helps too, yeah, it does. But this is a whole lot more than what I'm used to.
Yeah, I think when things get better, I'm gonna get the paddock seeded over again, all right? Because it's got a lot of weeds in it, but still enough grass for them. There's only 2 mares out here.
Now, do they get spooked or anything like that, or are they just pretty
well,
calm and relaxed?
they hear me coming, they're all right.
They're all mares?
Yeah, these 2 are mares. This one is
Baby.
This one is my mare, Choose Hope. And this is her little, this is her foal. He's out of a Mies flatter.
Mm-hmm.
This is Hope. Choose Hope, she had a good racing career. You know.
You had a good racing career?
Yeah, she was
Where
decent.
did she race?
Woodbine.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Oh.
And he's a Mies flatter foal.
Nice. I can see it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a
I
good-
can see it right away.
And over there, that's my foal called what's up, buddy?
What's going on with him?
That's Audacious Bear. She's a good mare. She was stakes placed, so she had a full brave dancer.
Right.
Yeah, he ran pretty well. Did pretty good at the track.
It's pretty cool operation you got going on here, man.
Yeah, and this is her foal too, out of Bond Street.
It's Philly?
Yeah, she's a little filly. She's my sweetheart.
You hoping that these young ones get to the track too?
Yeah, she's gonna be an Oaks girl. She's big, she's strong, she likes to run.
You already got that vision, eh?
Oh yeah. Well, then you gotta hope for the best that there's no incidents or accidents, right? But I could just see the way she acts like how Wicked DJango used to act when he was a
This is real cool.
yeah, see?
And you got the open environment where they can just be horses and just be free, you know?
Yeah. See how good she is?
And in 4 years, not as 4 years now or so, you ever sit and just kind of put a smile on your face and say, it feels good?
Yeah, sometimes you just look back and you get to see. The best thing was it was COVID, right? So everything was shut down, and you have a project you're doing during COVID, so you didn't really miss out on anything, right?
I think COVID probably brought out the best, sometimes the worst in a lot of people, but
Yeah.
the best in us,
Yeah, because you kind of get to know who you are, what you want,
It's very similar to my story,
Yeah?
Yeah, because back before 2020, I was
Yeah.
just on the grind, right?
Yeah,
Just on the Ferris wheel, as they say.
yeah, exactly.
And once we stopped, we had a break.
Mm.
I had a minute to think about some of the things I want to do, some of the dreams I had from when I was a kid,
Yeah,
and this is how I ended up, man.
exactly. So it's pretty much the same thing. It gives you time to think, right? You're not getting any younger, so if you don't do it now.
No, definitely not. Especially when people thought that they were gonna die or so,
Yeah.
A really interesting time.
So,
Is there any, this is something that I guess I never really heard about, but how do you battle the flies and stuff like that?
Oh, you can't. You know what? This year I did a little bit better, but next year I'm gonna put those fly bags and hang them on every tree. I'll probably buy about 100 of them and just hang.
What's a fly bag?
I'll show you when I get back. It's like a bag you fill with water. You hang it, and the flies are attracted to it, and they go in there. So, but the flies are, that's why they got fly masks.
I see.
So, but the babies.
Just the two babies for now?
I got the two babies, and you see the two boys that were up on the ridge when you came in?
Yeah, I noticed them, yeah.
Yeah, those are yearlings. They're gonna go Woodbine next year.
We got to get into Woodbine a little bit. Just talk about the races and so
Yeah.
forth. But this is really nice. Just seeing this operation so close up.
Yeah, this is what I do. I know she's gonna be a big one. She got a little Galileo in her. She's out of Bond Street. So, and the next two I got bred to Reload. She's bred to Gamble's Exchange for next year, and that one there is bred to Reload. Reload's throwing some nice foals, so I'm kind of excited to see.
Nice switch up the tail.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those tails.
What do those tails mean? What do they say?
They'll take your eye out if you're too close and it gets that swish.
That's right. Yeah, they're pretty strong.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's go back over there.
Nice color in this
back.
one here.
Yeah, they got some nice color.
Yeah.
Bear, you're a bully. She's more of a bully.
Bear, this one.
She's a good girl, but she's just big, so she gets
she knows she's big.
Yeah, she knows how to use it.
I see. Right. All right. This is pretty cool. Stay out the big girl's way.
That shit there.
The master here, be in control.
Come on.
All right. Look at this one here, rolling all over.
Oh, here it is. I got something for you.
Oh.
Let's go back. These flies are killing me now. Easy.
Now, do they, or she expects treats when you come down?
No, not really. But now that she knows I have them in my pocket,
It's on now.
it's on now.
Let me make sure. Here, are you? I guess you recognize your voice too.
See? She's in my back pocket. She knows where they are.
And she recognizes the voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
This kind of stuff keeps you a little bit sane,
Yeah, it keeps me, yeah.
keeps you grounded.
Yeah. This is what I enjoy. The other stuff is the bullshit part.
Right.
You know?
I guess we all got to deal with that.
Yeah. But like I said, you'll see them next year at the track and you'll know. A lot of people usually know the horses because I kind of post them on the reels, you know?
Right.
I've been showing them off since I got them. So people have got to kind of grow with them, right?
I guess they'll be seeing them even more now.
Yeah.
I guess these ones are retired now, right? So
Yeah, they're retired. They're just producing babies. These are mares I have for Wicked DJango when he finished racing. Yeah. And then we'll see. We'll see if I have any girls or any fillies this year in the batch.
Wicked DJango, making
Yeah.
a name for himself on the track.
Yep.
You're doing a pretty good job of showing him off.
That's his job is to perform and my job is to show him off. So that was the deal we made when he was a little full, a little colt. I said, you go to the track and you show off and I'll go to the track and I'll show out.
Is that part of the whole procession too? You know, you get the trainer, you know, you make sure the horse looks nice and shiny.
Yep.
And
everything has been premeditated.
calculated.
Yep. So
I guess there's no room for error.
no.
You know? Let me-
Okay. Yeah, we got another mare in the run out.
I heard all these cock-a-doodle-doos are all around here
Oh.
too as well. Brought back a really nice feeling.
Chickens are. The chickens are. They're all over the place. I don't know.
Is that a donkey?
Yeah. Didn't you see him when he came in? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's loud, man.
Oh yeah. He's security. Gives you a good bite too if he wants.
Well, I know who to stay away from then.
Yeah. And then we got and these are the next two coming to the track. These guys. This is Brutus Kong.
That's his official name?
Yes, it
Brutus
is.
Kong.
Brutus Kong.
Brutus Kong.
Right, buddy? You can show them who you are. And that one's there, Assassin's Bounty.
Are you excited about this one?
I'm excited, yeah. They're both ready. The Derby brothers, they call them. Not the Doobie brothers, but the Derby brothers. They're ready to go.
This is really nice to see.
They're only yearlings though, so
Yeah.
they still got another year.
Got room to grow.
Yeah. everybody's the same. When they see me come out now, everybody starts to make their noise and their grunts. And these guys are big enough now where they're, hey, these guys are big enough now where they're, you know.
They get mischievous at any time?
Not really. He's more the nibbler. He would more give you a nibble than him, but he's pretty good. They're all good. He doesn't give you anything really.
Who's the sire for these ones again?
This one's a Gamble's Exchange, and he's a Mies Gizmo.
Amy's Gizmo, I can see the color, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, I keep telling everybody he's going to be a Mies Gizmo's best son. All right? And we're standing on that.
You're a pretty confident guy.
Yeah, I am. Is it Mark Cassie? All right?
I guess we all have to be, right?
You got to be. So, yeah, these guys are ready. They just need a couple more months of growing. Their head's good. They're ready to go. It'll be at Woodbine.
You know, as a horse owner, do you look for the same kind of confidence in a trainer as well?
And the trainer, yeah, but I'll tell you the truth. I'm so cocky. The time my horses get down there, they're ready to roll. They got the confidence coming from up here. Like the trainer, she just got to get them ready, you know. But I make sure I set them, you know. I set them up for success before they go down.
There's nothing wrong with confidence. I think it's the best thing.
You gotta have it, because if you don't, right? Your horses can feel your confidence, right? My boys know I'm here to win. Tell them all the time. This one loves to move, but he's gonna be a handful.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I've always heard that about these horses, you know.
The good ones.
Yeah, the good ones, they're the ones that have a bit of character on them,
Yeah.
you know.
The Brown was the same way. The Brown wasn't as nippy as him.
Is that your nickname for Wicked DJango?
Yeah, that's my
LeBron?
nickname. LeBron and Kobe. When I got both of them, I had two of them, right? And I was just thinking, okay, you know what? LeBron and Kobe, best players in the NBA. I want the best horses, and that's what they were. So that's what we call them, LeBron. I bypassed that first step of, you know, having to get a mare, and I'm already in the process now.
Mm-hmm.
So it should just be easier as it goes forward.
Do you have a history with the horses growing up and anything like that?
Not really with horses. This is my first shot with horses. With everything else, yeah, but horses. No. But like I said, once you start to deal with animals and you get used to, it's just a different animal, right? If you know what I mean, dogs, cats. If you see the cats around here, you got dogs, you got the cows.
Same type of care.
Pretty much, you know. Just gotta, like I said, with the horses, you gotta watch your back end, you know.
But they're big, you know, so
Yeah.
you always gotta be mindful of that.
Yeah.
They don't know how to control themselves most of the time.
But you'll be surprised how smart they are. Sometimes even if they like miss and step on my foot, they don't even put pressure down. And then not him, he's biting my foot.
Yeah, he loves the leather, I guess. He loves the leather boots. So these ones are really close to performing.
Yeah, these guys, they're actually supposed to be in the sale next week, but I didn't bother to send them because they're just having a good time growing. I'll race them anyways, so.
Is that always the goal too, like for the sales as well?
I'm trying to get into the sales more when Wicked DJango stops racing.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put him to stud. Then I'll probably have a lot more foals to sell, right? But for now, whatever I breed, I'll just race myself until he stops racing, and then he'll be my stallion, and I'll race off his bloodline. Which, as you can see, he's got that appeal to him. He's a big boy, you know.
You know, you had a pretty tough couple of races lately.
Yeah, you know what? He went to the stakes race. He lost his shoe the first race. Then the second race it was kind of tight. He ran his best speed figure in the second stakes race. And then this one now, the turf was a little bit too soft for him, all right? He was, like when you saw on the backstretch, when he was coming, he was switching his leads all the time, trying to catch himself, trying to find himself. So he likes the turf, but because of all that rain that we got pounded with the week before, the grass was really soft for him. He's a big horse, so. And he hasn't run the turf for a whole year since his first 2 races. So, you know, it's a little different for him. Yeah, and like I said, it was soft. If it was a firmer turf, we probably would have had a little bit better shot. But it is what it is. So.
You think we'll see Wicked DJango run again this year?
I don't know. We'll see. I think so. I'll have to. Now I know I have to check. If I put him in another turf race, I want to make sure how the turf is, if it's not wet and, you know, saturated, because that doesn't make sense. But I probably might put him in one more stakes race before the year is over. And then the rest, put him back to allowance, see what he could do. Give him a time off. Because right now he's like a 4-year-old running against 6-year-olds. He only has now he has 9 starts. And everybody else probably has, like, you know, 16 and above starts, right? So he's, you know what it is? He's the champion of the future. That's what I'll say. He's gonna be the big horse in the next year or 2 to come. How about I say that? Maybe he doesn't have it right now, but because he's lightly raced and he's still 4, right? He might become the, you know, he might be the big horse for the next 2 years. We'll see. We'll see how we run Woodbine.
Definitely, he's showing a lot of potential.
Yeah.
He's right there, just running into some serious horses.
That's the name of the game, though. When you get up in that category, you only run against serious horses. You know, it's only the big boys up there. So he's handling his own. I'm proud. I'm impressed. You know, like I said, he hasn't had a bunch of races. And he's up there and he's beating other horses that are pretty much, you know, like he beat Palazzi, he beat Skyro, he beat some good names, right? So he didn't beat Paramount Prince, which is, you know, he didn't beat, what's the other one? Fila de Ariana or whatever, but he's like an 8-year-old from Brazil.
Yeah.
You know, 8 years old.
So, very set kind of horse already.
Very set, lightly raced, 8-year-old. So, you know, he's grown a lot. His muscles have got time to mature. So, I'm not really worried about it. We'll be back. Sometimes you gotta lose to win, right?
Oh, definitely.
So I think I'm just taking. I could be winning at the allowance level, but you know, he's got to taste the real competition. We can go back, right? But he's got to get a taste of what the real competition is, and then we can adjust from there. We can, as long as he knows what he's up to or up against, we're good. And he likes the challenge, and he's all for it. So
I think you got a good horse in Wicked DJango.
Thanks.
Pretty cool horse to watch run as well.
Yeah, he's got, hopefully we can get everything on point next time, get the conditions favorable. Like I said, the first race he lost his shoe and he still placed. And he lost his shoe before his first turn. So his heart is definitely there, right? No matter what, he's always showing his heart. Even if he's having stretch trouble on the back stretch, you know, switching leads all the time, can't get himself comfortable. He catches himself and he finishes strong, right? So I don't have any problems. I don't have any issues, you know. I'll take it.
Are you satisfied with everything so far this year?
Oh, I'm more than satisfied, more than impressed. Right now, like I said, he was always my stallion, which I was, you know, proud of him. But now he's just proving that he's more of an international, you know, type of stallion, not just a local guy's, you know, horse type of stallion. His numbers prove it, you know, his record proves it, right? Speed ratings. So he's gonna be. I think he's probably gonna have a better stallion career than he actually does racing.
No, Ryan, I want to ask you this question here because, you know, here we are with Ryan Brewster and Wicked DJango.
Yeah.
Now, popping up just like that, was it expected from people around the track? Were you, you know, when people say, oh, the horse is the talk about horse around the track, are you the talk about owner around the track?
I'm not. I might not be the talk about owner around the track. It depends. Maybe from like in the backstretch, the gossip might know about me, but I'm definitely not the owner they talk about at the Woodbine. But my horse is, you know, he's being noticed. They can't not recognize him now, right? So, like I said, it's a little bit of political at Woodbine too. So you got to know the big boys are the big boys, and everybody else is everybody else, right? So until you become the big boys or you get into that, you know, they don't, you know, they talk about the horse a little bit, and then they go from there.
But you're relatively young in the game.
Yeah.
And you know, a few more years, with a little bit more growth.
Oh yeah.
You grow. You produce a few more animals.
For
then
sure.
Your stock start to build, and then when your stock build, then your stock build.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you go from there.
I think my next few crops will put me in that kind of conversation, you know, as up and coming or you know, a new face at Woodbine that they'll probably start talking about more. Sometimes when you have one horse, they think it's just one horse. You're lucky, you know, right? You won the lot. You got the lottery numbers, so you kind of got to show them that, you know, you have a little knack for this.
You're pretty serious about this.
Yeah, you know, I am. It's a lot more than just winning. You know, it's winning is one thing, but to build something and that people actually respect what you're doing is more important than just, you know, going and collecting a check and feeling good because you have one horse that won a couple races, right?
Absolutely.
So, like I said, when I send these guys down, they'll know how serious I am. So
it's pretty cool animals you got here, man.
Yeah, and like these guys don't leave me. Once I come to the fence, actually I think when they go to the track, I probably might have to spend more time down there.
You know, the trainer already said that she don't know why you're here. You're so far away. You come down so often.
Yeah, you know.
Do you find that this is, even though you look after the animals, it feels like an addiction?
It is an addiction because when they're not here, I'm thinking about them. So it's like when I go to sleep, I'm thinking about them. Not these ones as much because they're here, but I think about Django probably every. Yeah.
You're thinking about Django a lot, eh?
Yeah. Think about him a lot.
What kind of thoughts goes through an owner mind as you think about your horse down at Woodbine, and you know you're way up here?
I don't worry because I know he's in good hands with Krista, so I don't worry about him, right? I just think about him. You know, worrying and thinking about is two different things. So I don't worry, but I just think about him a lot. You know, I think about when he's finished, when he's, you know. I know he's happy. He's a tough horse.
This is a really good insight from a horse owner who actually runs your operation and just thinking about your animals, you know, what you have, you know, is quite different, I guess, from the guy who's coming in for a few hours and just looking after the horse. And
actually, you know, I'm happy with the guy who looks after Django. He's a good guy. He takes good care of him. Comes in early, so that's all you really want, right? You just want people to really take care of your horse when you're not around. And I'm pretty lucky, so I don't really worry about that. So that way it's good. I don't stress. I just make sure I keep making sure these guys are okay, and when they go down there, then there'll be more reason for me to be down there.
You think you've been pretty lucky so far?
Lucky? Nah, not luck. Right? See him? This is Assassin's Bounty. Remember that name? I remember remember when he gets to the track. It's not about luck. He's gonna run from me.
Where'd you get these names from? Assassin's Bounty.
What else?
Those names?
Yeah, I don't got anything else to do when I'm up here, right? So I could just think of names, and I have another one of these, and I get some better names. So
I love it. I love it.
You know. See, right, these guys are just gonna stick around here all day till we leave, and then when we leave, they're gonna go back and eat.
I love the fact the horse is just coming right up to me.
Yeah, that's how Wicked DJango used to be. LeBron, him and Kobe, same thing. Now it's just a different generation.
Man, this is really awesome. Really, really cool. You know, coming up here, it was a really nice ride, and just being between the cornfields and everything else is it's really cool.
Just gotta be careful nothing runs out across the road where you're enjoying the scenery.
Roadkill, man.
A lot of roadkill.
Like it.
Yeah, so
It's pretty impressive.
that's the little, I call it my little Shangri-La.
This is really cool. Really cool.
This is the next generation, and they'll be ready to show out at Woodbine.
Do you get deep into like the, you know, some people say the trainer's business, like, you know, decision making, jockeys, type of races, all that kind of stuff? Or is that more of a trainer's decision?
Well, you know, you discuss with a trainer, right? And you kind of know what level the horses can compete at, right? And from there, you just make the decision. If he's not an allowance horse, you won't run him an allowance, right? But we've agreed on most of the things. We know he's a good horse, and he can run allowance, and he's only run allowance and stakes race, so there's not really much to debate about. Right? We did a little bit with the distance. I think he's good from about 7 and up, maybe even 6.5 and up, right? So I think he's that versatile, 6.5 and up, maybe turf and Tapeta. But for right now, you know, I'm just starting, so I'll go with the races I know he's good at, right? I can guarantee, which are the usually mile and 16th right now, 2 turns, maybe a mile. I like to see him at a mile 16th. I think that's his area, right? So.
Well, you know, I saw when he coming down the stretch, looks like he was ready to pounce on the leader, but then, you know, didn't have that little bit to go.
Yeah, like Kevin said, the first thing Kevin said was the track is a little too soft for him, right? So And then, like I said, he's actually breaking into speeds and he's getting to times that he hasn't got into before. So, you know, just sometimes you just gotta be patient and let someone figure out the game, right? Figure it out, build themselves up, and let the game slow down for them. It's just like those basketball players, you know. They say when the game slows down for you is when you really understand it, and that's how it is for him.
And the muscles build a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. With only 8 starts or 9 starts, he's building some muscle right now.
There's quite a difference with a 2-year-old versus 3 and then 4, 5-year-old. That's
Right.
prime time, I guess.
Right, you know, and like I said, he's holding his own against bigger, older horses. I'm not mad at him, right?
Hey, look at the mirror. I want to see the mirror of the town, the donkey.
Oh,
As long as he be a nice donkey.
yeah, he's good.
Doesn't chase me or anything like that.
No.
You know? There's a peculiar looking chicken. I don't think I've ever seen.
Those are some silkies.
They look different.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Let me take a shot at these chickens.
Those are some ugly birds.
And these ones look a little bit different. These all food too as well, or what? Food?
No, those are just a waste of time.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, everybody has to have their little hobbies and
Yeah, here you go.
get through here. Here's a donkey.
Get out of here.
The mirror.
That's
Kobe. And this is my first horse I bought when we got here. Her name's Death by Chocolate, aka Coco, the love of my life.
Wait a minute.
Let me
She came over?
Let me show you how beautiful she is. There she is.
Ah, nice. Very nice.
She's a discreet cat mare.
Discreet.
Discreet cat?
Ah, discreet cat.
Yeah. Watch. Come on, Jackson. Move up the way.
They play nice?
Yeah, she's nice.
Okay. All right. This one's a little shorter.
Yeah, he's actually a quarter horse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reason for for them on this side and those ones on the other side?
The reason?
Yeah.
Because the other two have foals,
Oh, okay.
and it's a horse thing. But one of the horses, Choose Hope, is really mean with her.
Oh, I see. Okay, like a hierarchy kind of
Yeah,
situation.
so she's really mean with her. They got her running. So when I put her in with the 2 boys, they get along so good. She's actually the top of the food chain when she's with the 2 boys, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I guess knowing that part too is important.
yeah, because she eats better. They don't run away from the food, right? This is.
Now they got wings. Why don't they fly away?
They can't really fly,
Oh, I see.
you know? These are just mostly layers. I had some meat chickens last year.
How often do you get eggs?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Wow.
I get at least a dozen a day around. And I got some new ones that are coming.
Is it any different in the winter and the summer?
Actually, they might stop a little bit when the winter starts, but once they get comfortable and if you keep the heat going, they start producing again like normal. So,
Do you ever think you will get tired of this?
no. No. I get tired of everything else, but not this. So,
That's what I'm used to. Growing up with all the chickens around all the time, everywhere I go.
exactly. And then, like I said, every morning Every morning I could just come out here and find eggs. I could find eggs on the ground. I could find eggs.
Usually in the morning, right? That's where you get the eggs, or is it?
Yeah, usually in the morning. Then they got the laying spots. The few spots in the barn they like to lay.
Do you have to look out for predators?
No, they do.
What do you mean?
I don't have to look out for predators. They gotta look out for predators.
Oh, okay.
Usually time I hear this stuff, it's all over. It's either feathers and
Oh boy.
so.
What's the predator? Who's the predator around here?
There used to be a coyote and then some wild dogs.
Oh, yeah, wild dogs too?
Yeah, once.
Hey, what's a wild dog in these areas? Like just a regular wild dog? A regular dog that turned wild? Huh?
Rugged dog that just has nowhere to live, that doesn't live anywhere. I guess ran away from the owner and he's just making his way like the littlest hobo. You know, he's just living. There used to be 2 of them that took a couple chickens last year. But since we got the donkey, they don't mess around.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing me around, man.
No problem.
This is really, really cool. Really enjoyed it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Feel free. Let's go get something to eat.
Yeah, I think that's about it. That's a good thing. I like that idea.